You could talk to them over at Deep Racing on if you can get in this one or not. But guys, we are back at the hammered down racing lead as these guys are going to take on the Rock with the ARCA cars here tonight. Tonight's starting grid is going to be Charles Evans starting on the pole. Who's Charles Evans? Greg Wood in second, Nathan Estep in third, Chris Pendle in fourth, Spencer Teal starting fifth, Kevin Gibney in sixth, Bron Morris in seventh, Tyler in eighth, Angel in ninth, Kyle Harbin in 10th, John in 11th, Slide Job Scott in 12th. Let me go get some more of these guys. Alfred Denny in 13th, Puddin in 14th, T Rex in 15th, Jason Eastep 16th, James Oot in 17th, Joey and 18th, James Oot is in 17th, Michael Pittman in 19th, and Dustin Ross rounding out the field in that 20th position, guys. Should be a good one here tonight. The Rock never fails to put on a show, and I don't expect it to here tonight, as that is our starting grid. Dean. Dean's not doing it today, though. Dean is not doing it today. He had to take a little break, but yeah, Dean does a great job with race control as we wait for Tyler Woodard as he had a connection issue. Yeah, well, he's spending time with his family. I guess he was out all day, and his family missed him. But guys, this is the Fallen Warrior 100 at the Rock, guys. This was a last minute change. This is to pay respect to those soldiers who lost their life recently in Afghanistan to that suicide bomber. We're going to go ahead and take a lap of silence. I'll shut off all the sounds but the car sounds on lap 13, and we will pay respect to those soldiers who lost their lives. It'll be at the beginning of lap 13. Chris always does good, and he does well here. I actually think that didn't my broadcast his other leagues race here? I think I bought this track just for their broadcast when I first bought it. But guys, these cars are looking nice here tonight, and they are ready to take on 100 laps here at the Rock. It's about as hard as it gets. But what a better place to pay respect to our soldiers who lost their life. Yeah, I did that broadcast. Powerhouse. I couldn't remember it. But what a better place to pay respects than the Rock for our rock hard military, for those men and women who gave their lives for us. So remember, lap 13, we will be doing a lap of silence. If you guys put hashtag 13 in the chat on lap 13 as we're green flag racing. Charles Evans, he's going to get a jump out in that snap-on number 53. Greg Woods trying to find a place to go, but Nathan isn't going to give him a place. Nathan Eastep down on the bottom. Greg Wood up high as they're battling it out for second, side by side, as Greg is starting to get the advantage on the outside. I like this track. It's very fun, very technical. I've only ran it a couple times, but I've definitely had a lot of fun when I have raced this track. Is now completed lap number 2. They are single file. Charles, Greg, Nathan, as Christopher's looking underneath Nathan. Spencer Teal in 5th. Kevin in 6th. He should have a much easier time here than he did on the dirt Pro 2 lights that he ran. Kyle Harbin in 7th. He's been strong here lately. Got a second place finish yesterday. Here comes Puddin and that number 98 up underneath Kyle Harbin. Can he take the spot? And he does. Harbin lets him around. A lot of give and take here as Harbin gets a little loose in the corner there. Up at the front, still no battles going on, but we got a battle up here with the 90 of Angel and the 76 of Ron Morris. Roadblock, Ron trying to battle on the outside, Angel down on the bottom. Oh, Ron gets into the wall. He keeps it straight, but he clobbered the wall there. So far, single file as Charles seems to have this track down. Greg Wood in second, trying to hunt him down in that Pulse Graphix number 13. And look at that, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, if you can see the little icon on the side of that number 13, the E-Dirt Series will be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Some of the best racing you'll ever see. Make sure you come watch the Pro Big Block Tour tomorrow at 8 p.m. Some of the best drivers on iRacing Dirt are in that show. Nathan Estep still second as Chris is putting the pressure on him in that number 16. Meanwhile, this field has gone single file for the most part. These guys are definitely trying to get the track down. Reminded me a lot of the feature of yesterday's late model race, where these guys kept it pretty clean for quite a while. We're 7 laps in. Don't forget, we're going to do a lap of silence on lap number 13. I will let you know on lap 12 on our way to that. I want to put a hashtag 13. Let's remember those soldiers who lost their life in Afghanistan to the suicide bombers, and pay our respects to those men and women who serve our country and protect us and give us the ability to do these great things like iRacing. Chris really trying to hunt down Nathan. He looks strong, but just can't seem to gain any ground. Charles Evans looking real good here tonight. Oh, we got some issues. Looks like we got one car turned around. Yellow flag is out. It's pudding. Let's see what happened here. Just catches the wall. That wall grabs you here. Oh, big hit. Down the back straightaway, coming off of 2. Oh, Ron gets a little contact. And who was that ended up into the wall? Looks like, was it Michael? I think it might have been Michael that got in the wall when these guys were trying to dodge him. He does a good job holding his brakes. Yeah, it's Michael. Michael got up in the wall. He's going to have a little damage to deal with. Big hit there, though, for the number 98. He was making some ground. He was moving. He just carried it a little too high in the corner. That thing's a little twisted, but he didn't go in the pits. He says, this is a short track. Do I need to pit? Charles up in the lead. 10 laps completed. And we are going to be going green flag racing. I think right about at that point where we're going to do the moment of silence. Let's see if we get one to go this time by. Let's see if those pace car lights go off here. And see if we get one to go. Oh, 2 to go. 2 to go. Not 1 to go yet. Yeah, the ARCA cars are fun. And, you know, it's kind of cool that the ARCA follow the late models. Because we did the late models yesterday. The late models are a lot of fun, too. But, you know what? I've been running a lot of dirt lately, so I might not remember how to drive these things. So we should... Everybody's ready. We should be getting 1 to go this next time by. 1 to go after they cross the start-finish line. We're going to find out here. Now remember, when they take the green flag, I will be muting my mic. I want to get a hashtag 13. Let's do hashtag 13 fallen in the chat on lap 13 to pay our respects to the ones that lost their lives in Afghanistan. We're going to go 1 to go this time by. When we hit the green, I will be muting the mic. And we will do at least one lap of silence in remembrance of those fallen soldiers. If I can talk, we will be. So yeah, that should be a cool lap to do it. Remember, when they go, they're going green this time by. Look at those cars from the blimp. Let's see Chopper. Chopper's pretty cool too. As the pace lights are out and they're turning down into turn 3 and 4. Remember, when they hit the line for the green flag, we will be doing that one lap of silence as I see people going in for those soldiers. Make sure you guys put hashtag 13 follow them when we go back green. And we're going to do that lap now. Well, we got one lap in. Kyle Harbin almost made it so we didn't make it. As Greg Wood took the lead. Took the lead from Charles. Charles looking to drop. He's looking like he's going to drop back to the third position as Chris is hard on his outside. Chris Bendel's going to take that second spot from that number 53 who led all the opening laps up until lap 14. Single file for our front cars. Let's move back in the pack a little bit and see how people are doing. 41 of Johnny G looking up underneath the 90 of Angel. T-Rex right behind him with Alfred Denny in that number 21 Blackwater Sons. Chevy, he's looking to get a better run than that. Jason Easta, we don't get to see a lot of him as he serves in the National Guard. We don't see a lot of him out on the track because he gets pretty busy up there in Alaska, I think is where he's at. Right now we got a battle here between Dustin and James. Dustin's going to take that 14th spot from James Oot. James Oot out of Cato, New York in that number 65. Michael in the 17. Puddin', he's trying to recover from that accident. Didn't take the fast repair. Definitely looks like his car's a little bit slower. Ron Morris is a lap down. He's the first car one lap down. Tyler Woodard didn't make it back in after his disconnection. Greg Wood in that number 13. How appropriate was it? The Greg Wood takes the lead at the completion of lap number 13 in the Fallen Warrior 100 during the lap of silence to pay respects to the 13 fallen soldiers. We couldn't have planned that any more perfect than that. That was a perfect ending to that tribute. Greg Wood in the number 13, trying to hold off Chris as Chris is working that back bumper of Greg Wood. Chris Panda always fast on these types of tracks. Let's see if you can get around him. This is Hammer Down. This is Deep Racing's. Chris actually does most of it in the number 16. Chris trying to dig up underneath the 13 of Greg Wood. This battle's getting tense as Nathan Eastet makes a move up underneath Charles Evans. Can he take the third spot? Oh, Chris looks to the outside of Greg. Nothing there. Meanwhile, they're going to battle it out for third. Nathan Eastep on the bottom. Charles Evans up high. Drag races. Charles gets the run on the high side. What a run down the back straight. In that number 13 as Chris goes for the lead. Chris up underneath Greg Wood. They're side by side for the lead. Greg Wood up high. Chris Pendle down low. That low side hasn't been working. We've seen a lot of that in the next gen car at Michigan last Friday when we were covering that race for KMM. Oh, Chris gets sideways. What a save, but Charles gets in it. Nathan gets into Chris. That's going to be a caution flag. Wow, that was a crazy one. Let's back it up a little bit. Chris just clips the apron, loses the back end, saves it, but that shoots Charles up into the wall, and E-Step nowhere to go. Oh! Who was that? Was that Kevin? That was Kevin Gibney, just runs into Chris. No, he thought they were going to be going somewhere else. Let's go take a look from his in-car as he came in late. He sees him crashing up top, so he goes down low, and here comes Chris down low, nowhere for him to go. Tries to go low and stay out of the way. What's up, Uncle Kenny? How are you doing? Greg Wood in the lead. Slide job. Scott up to second as he elects knock the pit. Kyle Harbin in third. Alfred Denny in fourth. Jason Estep in fifth. James Oot's going to stay out. He's going to get that sixth spot. Nathan Estep, Charles Evans, Spencer Teal, Angel, Johnny G, T-Rex, Kevin Gibney, Chris Pendle, Michael Pittman, Dustin Ross, and Puddin all in the pits. All in the pits in this one. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Having a little bit of fun as Ryan gets his lap back. Roadblock Ron back on the lead lap. I am actually doing pretty freaking good. I'm just waiting to hear. What's up, Anthony? Anthony over at Amex. Hey, guys, if you are looking for some off-road dirt, that's the place to go. Those guys have their 358s at Crandon going on. We got 3 more weeks of that. Week number 2 on Thursday. Then we will be going to we're going to do the Street Stocks and Pro 2 Light season. Will be when is it starting, Anthony? September what? Now the Street Stock off-road, which is just a blast, not as much a commitment, free to enter. Definitely one to look forward to. The 23rd of September, yep. I should know that. That's my brother's birthday. And then, 23rd. No, his is the 21st. I got that backwards. My son's is July 23rd. My mother's is July 22nd. My brother's is September 21st. It's usually how I remember it. But yeah, check them out. Definitely a lot of fun. A little bit of money if you want to get into the Pro 2 lights, but also get to win a little bit of money if you place well in the points. Somebody needs to get out there and beat Cam, because Cam's the GOAT on off-road. He is so good. So definitely need to get somebody out there to race the GOAT. Let's see if they get one to go this time by, or if we got another lap of caution to do. It is one to go this time by. We'll move my Discord over to this screen. So I'm thinking about incorporating my other computer so I can have a first place cam. So like when I'm watching some of the action, you guys still get the top 3 guys, but I can go to the back of the pack and watch some of the racing going on there. Because like earlier, I find that I missed a lead change, but they're doing 2 or 3 wide in the back. You want to go watch that too? I might try that out tomorrow, see if there's something I can do. Since I have 2 computers, why not? Greg Wood looking good in that number 13, but I'll tell you what, if Chris hadn't lost it, he was fast. Look at good old Kyle Harbin in that 34 starting third as the green flag is out. We got 26 laps completed. We're a little over 1/4 of the way through this one, guys. Greg Wood's going to dig down on the inside of that Pulse Graphix number 13. I can do, hold on. I just haven't figured it all out, but like, let's see. I'm on Greg Wood right now, right? Yep. I believe he's got some info, but I can click this up right here. And I can change or play around with that. I actually, if I think I put it in your Discord, but if I didn't, I can. Where the drivers can go in and fill out their team info and everything, which will give me more info for those. So Greg Wood in the lead on that number 13. I just hate when I get on a broadcast and that's up all the time. Battle boxes. I like these. This is something I want to play around. This is something I will definitely play around with in your series some more. And this is something else I could do sectors. See who's fastest in each sector, which would be good for yours. Lap times. I mean, there's so many different things I can do. And then, what I think would be good for yours, do I have it on? I might not have it on this one. I might have to add it. But the track map would be a good thing to have on yours too. So if I could throw up the track map to kind of show where everybody is. I have been playing, oh, I might have it, hold on. Let's look. This right here I think will be the most important. I could do the car number, but on your track maps, I think that'll play the biggest difference if you see it up in the top right hand. Yeah, the track, I just don't, it's not as big a thing for the oval here. I mean, I guess if they start spreading out more, as we have some grayed out cars up down at pit road, people making pit stops right now. But yeah, the track map is pretty cool. Slide Job Scott and Kyle Harbin battling it out right now. As Slide Job Scott's going to take that second spot. And who is this? We got the number 78, Jason Eastep, working on that fourth position up underneath them. Not able to make it happen. Go a little bit further back. Angel side by side with Chris. I expect Chris to come up through the field pretty good. Spencer Teal, the super sub in that number 20. Running, yeah, that's kind of cool for pit cycles. Well, that, yes and no. We ran into the issue when Greg was doing Southern Grown. And it distracts me from the chat. So when I got another person I got to interact with on the announcing, I want to be more of a streamer than I do a broadcaster. You guys are more important, even what's happening on the screen. That's what it breaks down to. Because without you guys watching, there's no broadcast. And that's what's going to separate me from some of those guys with 10, 20, 30,000 followers that just broadcast, but they're only getting 100 views a broadcast because that's all they are. They're a broadcaster. People come to watch their friends. They don't come to watch them. I want people to come watch everything I do. Especially you, Bill. Greg Wood with a nice little lead here up at the front of the pack. He has a 1.5 second lead over second place Kyle Harbin. Slide Job Scott got the company. He's got L on the high side, but I'd be worried about those new tires of Chris Pendle. He's making short work of these cars. Greg Wood definitely. These are ARCA. This is hammer down. Chris Pendle making use of those new tires. Definitely making up some ground since that restart. Looked like Tyler Woodard had an issue. He jumped into the... Ooh, clobbered the wall. And decided to pit. Yeah, he hits the inside wall. Tyler having a hard time here tonight in that number 77. He got in late, yeah, I know. Greg's doing good. Remember how much ARCA we used to do? Greg's doing pretty good in the ARCA car. Kyle Harbin sitting in second. Chris Pendle in third. Greg's got to worry about Chris. I mean, Chris is a ways back. Let's see. Chris is about 2.6 seconds back. But with those fresh tires, he's making up some ground. Alfred Denny and Jason East filling out that top 10. Harbin's going to get a mirror full of that number 16. We're going to go back in the pack because these guys are battling it up back here. Got Michael Pittman in that number 17. Up underneath Spencer Teal. Can he get the spot? These positions are going to be so important come a restart, especially since if we get another caution, those top guys are going to have to pit. Yo, we got some dodgy moves. I think that was that Ron? That was Ron making a big jump underneath Angel. And that number 76. Ron's been fast. What about? Oh, Puddin'? What's up, Puddin'? I don't know anything about him. We should pull him in. Up front still, Greg Wood. Chris Pendle got around Kyle Harbin. As Harbin's got to deal with Jason Eastep. This is going to be the one to watch. Chris is definitely closing on that number 13 with the fresh tires. Let's see. Right now, he's running about 0.8 of a second faster than Greg Wood. So this lead, 1.5 seconds, is going to be short-lived at that rate if Greg Wood can't find something to make it a little bit faster. Greg Wood up in the front. Let's see what those lap times were this time by. Greg Wood was a 25.86. Only 2 cents faster was Chris with a 25.62. We're going to go back to these battles in the back as Harbin's falling the wrong way. There's the number 17 of Michael Pittman. He can be fast. Kyle Harbin, though, trying to fight back on the outside. Remember, Kyle hasn't pitted. The 17 and the 55 had. Al also stayed out. Slide Job Scott stayed out. Spencer Teal, he's making his way up through the field, up to the 9th position. Angel in 10th. Ooh, something happened to Ron Morris. Oh, Ron Morris must have clobbered the wall again. Caution flag is out. Yep, looks like it might have been Ron Morris. For this caution, let's take a look and see if we can figure out what happened. Oh, he got the apron like Chris. Oh, gets in the pudding. Oh, tough luck there. I think Ron got the 98 in both the wrecks. Too many beers. He needs a beer label. Got into the 98 again. The 98 definitely gets the worst of that. Nowhere to go. Clobbers the side of that. So that's 2 times. The 98 has got to be hating Roadblock Ron right about now. That's 2 wrecks that Ron's gotten him caught up in. As these guys jump down into the pits. Looks like Slide Job Scott and Dustin stay out. Greg Wood and the rest of the field come in. Let's see how pit stops roll out. There's the 53 of Charles. We haven't heard a lot about him since he got the pole. He stayed out there for about 12 laps, and then he started falling back after Greg Wood got around him on that last restart. So we're going to go back up. Let's see who all. Let's see who all is in it. Deep Racing, where are you? Sometimes I lose these rooms in my Discord. There you are. Who should I bring in? My bad. Chris, James of the Booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I forgot to hit my button because I haven't used them in a minute. What's up, buddy? Having a decent run. I know you got the apron earlier and kind of saved it, but everybody just kind of came together. You got hooked around, but good run back up through the field. How's the car feeling tonight?
It was really, really great. That last pit stop there where I spun out and just came in, fixed my damage. I got I didn't get fresh tires there, so it was pretty awesome to be able to get fresh, not get fresh tires and just drive through the field like that. But yeah, this autism awareness Ford Mustang is looking pretty badass right now. I don't know what we got here with 13, but I'm gonna go out and give it a shot, man. This is one of my favorite racetracks when it comes to iRacing, and I'm doing everything I can to get me a good finish here after last week.
Yeah, I think this was the first race I ever broadcasted for Powerhouse was here at this track. I bought this track just for your broadcast there.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember that track too. I had a good run there too. It's just this place. I love this place. I don't know why, but a lot of guys are burning their stuff off early, trying to get through the corners, and I'm just taking care of my stuff. But we'll see what happens here, man. This is still got another 50 laps to go. That's halfway through.
Yeah, you got a good one. We know Michael Pittman's good, and everybody's asking about Knievel, so I'm gonna have to bring him in at some point.
All right, brother. Talk at you later, man. Thanks for bringing me in.
Yeah, no problem, bud. All right, we'll bring him in on the next one. We'll... Everybody's asking about you. You can see it. They can't see your response. Oh! Michael clobbers the wall. Wow, big hit out of that number 17. Are you... Oh, you're done. Man, you got caught up by Ron twice. I felt so bad for you. Wow, Michael clobbered the wall. Yellow flag is out. I think we had more stuff happen. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Ooh, he just grabbed it. That wall coming out of 2, it'll grab you. For sure. Wow, that was a big hit by the number 17. Now this is what brought out the caution here. Let's see if Tyrod. Oh, they just check up. A little bit of overreaction here. This was definitely a little bit of overreaction. The number 12 of Dustin just gets on the brakes. And the 41, the 20 of Spencer gets into him a little bit, but Johnny G just not having enough vision that far up because he can't see why they're stopping. Just clobbers the back of Spencer Teal. Nowhere to go. Ooh. And then Kevin gets in the back of him. Kevin's been the victim of a couple. There's our ARCA brakes. There's our ARCA brake. Hold on. Let's do... Everybody's asking about your name.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. My mama called me Puddin' when I was a kid, so when I went to kindergarten, some kid said, "Hey, what's your name?" "My name's Mike," and I said, "Well, my name's Puddin'." And well, the Knievel came up with me being a Evel Knievel fan, and I did some pretty exciting stuff in life. Raced professional AMA flat track motorcycles, jump pools on bicycles, whatever Evel Knievel did. So it's just been Puddin' Knievel.
That's pretty awesome. So if you were big in the flat track motorcycles, do you know who Tony Grady is?
Tony Grady, I can't say that I do. There is a great realm. Flat tracks made a big comeback, especially since the 90s. Being from Ohio, that's a big flat track, but I'm glad to see flat track coming back. There's so many young, talented riders out there right now. A lot of those guys I know, some of them I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Tony Grady would have been probably 80s and 90s. But he was from North Carolina, so but I used to help pit his late model in the UARA Stars when he raced against people like Stephen Wallace and what's his name, Matt McCall, that's the crew chief for Kurt Busch. So I had to ask if you knew him.
Oh, of course, of course. But thank you for what you're doing. Thanks for handing it down.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get this number 98 for Eagle Motorsports Keystone Light Chevrolet as many laps less down as possible. See if we can get some good points for us. Can't wait to watch them. Quinn absolutely loves the road courses. In the meantime, very much enjoying my time here at Down Racing.
Yeah, definitely a fun group, and watch out for Roadblock Ron.
Have a good night.
You too. All right. So that was a good one. What room were you in? That was good. Now we got a little bit of history. I love that. I love being able to learn about these people. Love being able to learn about these drivers, meeting these personalities. Yeah, he does sound pretty awesome. He definitely sounds pretty awesome. I bet you he's right there in your, he's been around a while. Green flag is out as Slide Job Scott gets on the gas. Chris Pendle in second. Greg Wood, he's got to fight on the outside as we had a whole bunch of deep racing guys down on the bottom. Ooh! Jason gets into the wall. Nathan has to make a big move around his brother not to run him over. Here comes T-Rex. T-Rex looking pretty good, up to the 7th position. And Roadblock Ron, after his issues, he's up to 9th. Meanwhile, Jason Eastup going the wrong way. Oh, we got a little bit of trouble, look like up front. Let's see. Nope, these guys are just racing hard. Greg Wood gets around Slide Job Scott, and he's going to work on Chris Pendle. Who's going to get the lead as these guys have definitely been the class act of the show today. These two, definitely the fastest two cars on the track. What up? Been a minute. How are you? Chris has got a ton of pressure by Greg Wood on his back. It's like you show up and then you disappear. And then you show back up again. Chris Pendle getting loose out of turn 2. That turn 2 has been treacherous all night here today. Greg Wood putting a lot of pressure on that number 16. He's going to get under him coming out of turn 4. He can't quite get there. Chris Pendle's going to lead that lap as he jumps all the way down to the apron. Greg Wood stays high. Greg Wood's going to try and get that big run. No, he just kind of apexed it. That's awesome, though. That sounds fun. I've been traveling on iRacing. Okay. Greg Wood, Chris Pendle, nose to tail, 1 and 2 here, as Greg tries to get that spot, and now the caution flag is out. It looks like it might have been Ron Morris again. Turn 2, virtual tour. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Turn 2, bit Ron Morris. Ron Morris definitely struggling here tonight. Clobbered that car. Doesn't look like the wheels are working, and he's got a tow. Roadblock Ron having a difficult night here tonight. Big blocks. Yeah, I've been rolling in some big blocks. I ain't gonna lie. Every chance I get, I jump in a big block, don't I, Bill? I don't know. Hold on. I am gonna bring up the AI. One fast repair. Ron's probably done at this point. He clobbered that car. One fast repair. He's definitely not looking very promising for the rest of this one. He can go finish that beer. I hope he didn't spill it. Ron can't use a motion rig. He'd probably spill his beer. Let's see who we got out here. Nathan Eastup's looking pretty strong. Let's go ahead and bring in the T-Rex. T-Rex coming up from the back. I love them. I run them all the time. All the time. T-Rex, James of the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, James, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. So are you. You're up to the 6th position. You think you got anything for these guys?
I'll be honest, I don't know that I have too much for them. The hopes for me are to just kind of stay up here, finish top 10. But yeah, like I said, I don't honestly think I have anything for them. So the biggest thing is I'm going to try to save tires here, and hopefully they burn them off, and maybe I can have something for them in the end.
Well, I think that's going to be a big part of here. Is when I was talking to Chris earlier, he said a lot of people are burning off their tires. But you're looking pretty stout up there. I mean, I've seen some of those moves come up through, just being patient. And I mean, you got a pretty good car there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you know, it stays that way, and see if we can't, you know, get this done with 40 to go.
We'll go out there, see if you can steal you a top 3, and maybe I'll talk to you again later.
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be nice. Thanks again, James.
No problem, buddy. T-Rex, in that number
Here
80.
to race, right? Do your thing.
I moved myself instead of T-Rex. Whoops, my bad. All right, these guys are looking pretty much ready. Do we have one to go this time by? One to go, one to go. Who's going to get it? Who's me? I'm not a rookie. And a late model, yes. Big block, I do pretty good. Or Jax. Jax is probably a rookie. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go run some big blocks. I have to go. So I'm gonna be pretty calm and quiet this week because I have to start getting a routine because kids start school next Tuesday. So that means I got to get up at 6 a.m. So I'm trying to get myself in a routine and used to getting up early. So this next week I probably won't be staying up till 3, 4 in the morning. But after that, who knows? Oh. Yeah. I definitely goofed that. I don't know. I just doing so much. I love the big blocks. I'll put up a big block race if you guys want. If you want to run a big block race, I don't know if we'll broadcast because I want to run it. I mean, I could broadcast it from my point of view. I could broadcast it while I'm in VR. I just can't see chat. As Nathan makes a big jump up to second. Nathan gets around Greg Woods, gets in between Chris and Greg as Nathan makes a move for the lead. Nathan leads that lap right there as we got 64 laps into the books, working lap 65. I didn't expect that. I know Nathan's fast. Oh, I gotta think. I don't care. Anywhere but Knoxville. I gotta run Lernerville all next week, so I probably won't run there. Anywhere, I'm gonna do open set. Anywhere but Knoxville, Williams Grove, or Lernerville. Other than that, I don't care. Chris in the lead. Greg Wood back to second. Nathan Eastup in third. Kyle Harbin in that 4th position. Lanier's fine. I like Lanier. We can do Lanier, and everybody's got that track. Greg Woods got a mirror full of Nathan Eastup sitting there in second. Nathan Eastup looking to make a move back underneath Greg Wood. He's going to get there, but can he get around? No. Greg Wood's going to keep that spot. Greg Wood with a good drive out of turn 4 is going to pull away from Eastup. Meanwhile, that's going to drag Eastup back to the front bumper of Kyle Harbin. Kyle Harbin's going to work to get around him. Kyle Harbin in that number 34 machine. He's in the top 4. He's looking to get him top 3 here tonight, as we have 67 laps completed in this one. And here comes Al. Al Denny. in that number 21. He's going to look to the inside of the 34. Nothing there. He's got to be man. These guys have to be mindful of their tires. What do you need an invite to? Did you remove yourself from the league? Hold on, guys. Let's see what we got going on. We got Chris Pendle up in first, Greg Wood in second, Nathan Eastep in third, Kyle Harbin in fourth. All right, so we have 71 laps completed as these guys are battling it out right now. Chris and Greg have a pretty good separation in between them. We're looking at about 0.4 seconds. Everybody seems to be pretty stable, though. Nathan Eastep is starting to close on that number 55. Greg Wood. Go Kyle Harvick, yeah. Kyle definitely trying to figure this thing out. I expect him to be a factor at the end of this one. Trying to figure out what was going on here. Chris Pendle in first, Greg Wood and Nathan battling for second as Nathan dove underneath Greg Wood. Side by side for second. Guys, we have 26 laps to go. Who do you think in the chat? Who do you think is going to win this one? You've had enough time to study these drivers. Who's your favorite? Ron says Harbin, or Kyle Harvick, however you want to say it, as Greg Wood and Nathan Eastep are battling it out. Chris Pendle and his spotter has to be loving seeing these guys racing in the mirror because that's going to help them gap them even more. That means they're using their tires as we got 25 laps to go. Greg Wood's going to go ahead and let Nathan around. He's going to dig back in on the inside as Nathan gets the wall. Greg Wood's going to dive under him through 3 and 4, and he's going to get it back. Greg Wood back to second as Nathan crosses him over. He's going to cross him over. Can he get it back? Side by side, I don't know who led that lap. Well, who got second that lap. Nathan pushes up the track, almost into Greg Wood. Got a drag race down the back straightaway. Greg Wood and Nathan Eastep down into 3 and 4. 24 laps to go, and this battle for second is absolutely great. This is going to help Kyle Harbin as he's going to be able to probably close in on these guys. Well, I was saying that he's starting to pull. They're pulling away side by side, still side by side for these guys. Greg Wood up high, Nathan Eastep down low. Greg Wood keeps it off the wall coming out of 2. They're going to dive into 3 and 4. Can Greg Wood keep the momentum up on the high side? It looks like Nathan might clear him. Nathan turns right and locks him, but Greg's going to cross him over. Greg now back down to the inside, into 1 and 2. Greg's going to dive it in, pushes a little bit. That allows Eastep to get the run on the high side. We're going to get the drag race down the back straightaway. Now it's Eastep on the high side. Greg Wood down low. Greg Wood's going to dive it into 3. Diving it in hard. He's pushing up. That's going to give the advantage to Nathan Eastep as they come off of turn 4. Greg Wood's going to have to fall in line. Wow. What a battle for second. These guys lost about 2.5 seconds. Well, about a second and a half to the leader battling it out there. And Charles Evans, out of nowhere, is coming back up in the 4th position. He's only 5/10 behind him. So not only did they lose ground on the leader, they got 4th place in their mirror. Kyle Harbin dropped back to 5th. Alfred Denny in 6th. T-Rex in 7th. Angel in 8th. Spencer Teal in 9th. Slide Job Scott with a bunch of damage. The caution flag is out. Well, I am going to guess that this had something to do with Slide Job Scott. Oh! Jason pushes and just drives Slide Job Scott into the wall. Tough luck for the 22. Wrong place at the wrong time. That's what that was. Jason just dives it in, trying to get to the T-Rex and pushes up as the teammates total out into turn 1 and 2. Well, Angel's leading this thing as he didn't pit. Everybody, Angel's going to be a sitting duck here. Quack, quack. All right. Let's go ahead and pull in Angel. Angel, James in the booth. Got a copy?
Hey, James, how you doing?
Man, I wonder if you could cut duck with a butter knife. You are you just stayed out to lead a lap.
Yes, I had to stay out to lead a lap. I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance to here. Just been tough to pass. So plus I was already back in 10th, so I'm not losing too much.
Yeah, you would have been a sitting duck if you didn't go into pit, I'm sure.
So
how's the track feeling here tonight?
the track's a lot different from the practice I've put in, man. I've finally put in practice for a race, and it's just entirely different from what I was expecting. So kind of sucks, but I think we're doing all right. On that run, I just took tires, and look at that, not even 90%. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. We got a little short run here. 18 laps to go right now. What's your plan? Are you going to just drive it as hard as you can as you got less than 20 laps to go, or you going to just try and conserve and hope you got more than everybody else done in a light caution?
The hope is to conserve and wait to the end. You know my style. I'm not an aggressive driver, maybe sometimes to a fault, but I think we got a chance for a wreck. So I'm going to hope that happens, and I'll be in a good spot, saving my tires, and at the end for late caution.
Well, go out there and get them, and maybe I'll talk to you at the end of this one.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, James.
No problem. I have to look. You're in the voice room, too.
Yeah, with Kyle.
All right. Angel stayed out to lead a lap. I thought he wasn't going to pit. That would have been big. The 98. Puddin'. What's up, Puddin'? That was an awesome story. That was an awesome story. Guys, I have a question for you in the chat. I am thinking about putting all the drivers into a pool. Get a little wheel, like they use on all these freaking channels. And once a week, spin it. And we'll have a highlight driver of the week. We'll spend an hour or so with them. We'll do an official race or a league race, whatever they got going on, where we just concentrate on them, learn, and get to know them, and maybe find out some cool stories like we did about Puddin' there. So, let me know in the chat what you think about that, as I think it'd be pretty cool. Some of these guys are real race car drivers. They got businesses. Kyle Harbin, he played baseball. He was a big thing in baseball. So, there's a lot of things we can learn about these people. Get to know them. Tell me what you think about in the chat. As a green flag is out, and Scott with a big jump. He's going to gap the field here. As thank God this isn't a plate track or he'd be sitting duck. He might be anyway. As his teammate Chris Pendle's been fast all night. And here comes Greg Wood Harbin. Oh, we got one spinning around. Looked like it was T-Rex down into the inside wall. No caution as it's... Oh, there it is. There's the caution flag. Big hit out of T-Rex. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'd go clean them. What pedal set do you have, Jax? I guess I should have scrolled through this sooner. All right, let's see what happened to T-Rex. T-Rex and Kevin side by side. He just gets loose. Oh, Kevin gets on the wall. Turn 2 has bit a lot of people. I have the Logitech. Yeah, if you clean it up, it'll probably fix it. You try and recalibrate it? Maybe try a recalibration? The pedal set sucks, but I still use my 920 wheel. The wheel isn't bad. T-Rex with some damage on the front of this thing. I think he does have a fast repair. We're going to find out here in 1 second as Chris grabbed the lead back there. Expect these teammates, Chris and Scott, to work together. Oh, he does! So T-Rex going to be coming out with a new car. But expect Chris and Scott to work together here. If Scott can get a good jump and get between Greg and Chris, that'll be a huge advantage to Chris. Coming down with 14 laps to go right now. Coming to 13 laps to go. We're going to go green with what? 12, 11 laps? So, yeah, this should be a good one. Have a nice little shootout. Angel up to the 7th position in that number 90. So, stayed out, led a lap. Huh, that's weird. So, Kyle Harbin has the same one. He's got a 923. He got it when it was brand new, right after it just come out. He got a dud on the first one he got. He was so mad. He ended up having to bring it back, and they gave him a new one. He took the new one instead of taking the money because he's still upset. It's been good ever since. Speaking of Harbin, Happy Harbin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Well, you're up there tangling with this guy. I don't know if you got anything for Greg or Chris, but you think you got anything for a top 3 here?
No. I tell you, I'm hoping for a top 5 if I can just stay out of the wrecks.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's got to be pretty slick where you're at. Are you guys still getting rain?
Oh yeah, it's still pouring. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow too.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have a solid run going here tonight. Not definitely something. You haven't driven this track a lot either, I don't think.
No, I've never raced this track, and I've rarely ever run these cars. So, like I said, if I get a top 5, I'll be super happy.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you're a 4th or 5th place car, so I think you should be able to get that top 5. But, man, competing with Greg and Chris, they're kind of the class of the field here tonight.
Oh yeah, they're quick. And Charles Evans, he just had some bad luck. He's pretty dang quick too.
Yeah, I seen him earlier. He got pushed back, and then all of a sudden he passed you for that last caution after the long green flag run. Well, you're about to go green flag racing. I'm going to let you go, and hopefully I talk to you on into this one.
Roger Dodger.
All right, Kyle Harbin in the 34 looking to get a top 5 here tonight. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. First time at the track in a car that you rarely run. You can't complain about where he's at. This is the league. Kyle got his because he had a crappy wheel before. Wow, they did exactly what I said as Scott got in between Greg. Oh, almost had contact there. Harbin had to try and stay out the back bumper of the number 13 of Greg Wood. Greg Wood drives up hard on slide job Scott. He's got to get around him as they got 10 laps to go this time by. Slide job Scott trying to block Greg every way he can. Oh, Greg pushes up the track. Scott with an aggressive block threw Greg off going into the turn. That's going to make Greg have to get behind him as they dive into 3 and 4. Greg Wood is faster, but he's got a lot of work to put down as he's got 9 laps now to catch that number 16. Nathan Estep with some progress. Where did he come from? Gets around Kyle Harbin. Ooh, what happened to the 53 of Charles? Had an issue. He's down in the pits. I didn't see what happened to him as I was watching this battle. Now we got the battle between the number 13 and the 55. Nathan tried to jump up underneath Greg Wood. Can Nathan take 3 races in a row? He won. He won on Friday. He won on Sunday. Can he win on Monday? We got 8 laps before we find out. He's got to catch his teammate Chris Pendle as he gets around Greg Wood. Angel has issues. That brings out the caution. Take a look at what happened there. Angel on the high side of slide job Scott. Oh! Contact as Jason was in the track. It looked like Scott might have come up a little bit. Angel might have slightly come down. And some net code. But yeah. This is a league though. I don't know if they're taking anybody else. I want to go see what happened to the 53 because the 53 just disappeared. Did he have an issue? Did he not have enough gas or something? What happened to Charles? Must have run out of gas. The only thing I could think of. He's not in the Discord, so I can't ask him. But Charles, with some tough luck, losing some spots right there. Alright, so Chris is going to take him to the green flag. He's going to have his teammate. Can Nathan win 3 in a row? That's my question. Oh, you figured it out that when somebody messaged, because you messaged in that, because somebody messaged that, the stream chat goes in there. Yeah. You like that? I don't know why it was messaging you specifically. Maybe it did because you put something in there. But yeah. It is a cool feature to have that ability for people like racers and stuff to jump on and see what people are saying while they're in the Discord and be able to chat back with them. All right, guys. We are going to have about a 4-lap shootout. I know it's a short notice, but we're going to ask Nathan if he could win 3 in a row. All right. I know you're probably going to get one to go this time by. We're going to make this short and sweet. Can you win 3 in a row?
I'm going to try to. For some reason, on the last pit stop, it gave me excessive speed, even though I never sped. And then it did the same thing to Jason the next time that he pitted, so I think there's some sort of timing glitch here. But anyways, after that happened, I told Scott and I was like, I'm just going to drive like a bad LFL. And I just
You definitely did. You're up to the front, got around Greg, which he's been fast all day. I think it's going to be a good battle between the 3 of you guys with 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I think Chris still has it. He's just way faster, but I think it's going to be a good battle between me and Greg. I think me and him are pretty well evenly matched right now.
Well, go out there and get yourself a good run, and I'll put you back in here because I'm sure you guys are going to be good.
All right, thanks, man.
No problem. All right, so Nathan Eastep trying to win 3 in a row. I have the V3s. But I know that... Well, Jax is... I don't know, Jax. Jax, do you work? Are you still in there? I know Jax is young. Green flag is out as Chris on the gas. 3 laps to go. Does anybody have anything for him? As Greg Wood gets up underneath Nathan, almost into the back of him. Nathan Estep gets a big run. Wow, what a big run out of Estep. Can Estep get him? Down underneath Chris. 2, 3, and 4. Greg Wood to the high side. Are we going to get 3 wide across the line? No, Chris shuts the door. Greg Wood almost bump strapped him. Side by side, 2 laps to go. Greg Wood and Nathan Estep side by side. Yeah, don't run out of gas. Don't run out of gas, Chris. Greg Wood's going to cross over Estep. Dives it down into 3 and 4 as they got 2 laps, less than 2 laps to go. Nathan's going to cross him over after Greg throws the slide job. Chris Penda, 1 lap to go. Do you have enough gas? Nathan Estep dives it in as Harbin has the best seat in the house, sitting fourth. Nathan Estep gets a little sideways out of 2. Still side by side. Here comes Harbin into this battle. Greg Wood pushes up the track. Nathan Estep down low, and we're going to have a battle. Harbin looks low. He looks to make it 3 wide. Can't do it. Greg Wood gets second. So Chris wins. Greg Wood second. Nathan third. Kyle Harbin and fourth. And look at Spencer Teal in that number 20, taking it home fifth. And Kevin, we didn't talk about him all day other than a couple little instances that weren't his fault. Takes it home sixth. Slide job Scott in seventh. T-Rex in eighth. Alfred Denny in ninth. Michael Pittman in 10th. Wow. That was a great finish, guys. Absolutely great finish. Chris is out there celebrating as he should. He's going to say hello to his teammate. And his other one's down there to celebrate with him. Little bump there. Chris with a great run. We're going to go ahead and pull in Nathan Estep. Thank you, Uncle Kenny. Well, Nathan, you took it home third as you and Greg had that battle you said you were going to have.
But yeah, see, I knew we were going to be evenly matched. If I had one more lap, I could have gone back to his outside. I would have had him.
Yeah, that was definitely a great battle. And then Kyle Harbin puts himself in the mix. That was a great run to the end. That was about the best 3 laps you could ask for.
Yeah, that was fun. Me and Greg just kept crossing each other over, but he played a little bit smarter and waited until he could get on my outside for that final crossover, and I had nothing for him. Then it's so hard to pass on the inside here.
Yeah, it definitely is. That was a good race. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, we got Circle B Diecast, Old Timer Hat Company, and Blackwater Suds as our sponsors. If you use promo code Deep Racing, that's all caps and no spaces on those websites. For Circle B, you get free shipping on all orders of $20 or more, and the other 2 you get 10% off every order. And just gotta thank my teammates too. Like I was just telling out, I think that's like 5 in a row for Deep Racing right now in leagues. So yeah, you guys are really turning it up.
You guys are on fire, and it looks like everybody's getting a piece of the pie too. So that's always fun too. Well, good run out here tonight, and I'm going to go talk to Greg.
All right, thanks, man, and thanks for broadcasting.
No problem. All right, so that was our 3rd place finisher, Nathan Estep. Let's talk to Greg Wood. Greg, James in the booth, get a copy?
Sure do.
Man, that was a great battle between you and Estep at the end. Do you think you had anything for Chris?
Oh, of course I did. But, of course, Scott was a teammate. He was slower, but he did his job very well and held me up, even ran me down to the apron. So, hats off to Scott for being a team player and blocking for Chris, because if I would have got around Scott any sooner, I think I could have taken Chris.
Well, I kind of said that, that if they could time it right where Chris could get between you guys, that would definitely make it difficult for you. But then you got the caution. And, I mean, Nathan's a teammate, but Nathan was fast.
Oh, yeah, Nathan was fast. I mean, and don't get it wrong. Me and him are not teammates in this series. We might be teammates in KMM series, but we run each other pretty hard. I mean, it was fun. Door to door, back and forth, crossing each other over. It was a blast.
That slide job you put on him was absolutely awesome. And then you came out on top as these tires get heat. It's hard to pass on the inside.
Oh yeah, definitely. I knew if I could get to his outside and stay on the outside of 3 and 4, he had nothing for me on the inside.
Well, anybody you want to thank for this awesome run here tonight?
Oh, finally, because I've been royally sucking this week, and no matter what car I jump into. So thank my wife, of course, for allowing me to do this, and thank you for putting on the show. Thank Deep Racing for having the event in the league, and everybody in the league for having a pretty good race.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race here tonight, and can't wait to see the next one now.
We'll see. Hopefully, it'll be as fun as this one.
Can't wait till tomorrow either.
Good old race control, I am.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
All right, let's bring our winner.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I was talking to the other guys in the chat.
I figured you were telling me you don't want an interview.
No. I'm actually looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've actually talked to you in a podium finish, man.
Man, not just a podium, but you got the W.
Yeah, it feels great. I told you earlier in the race I had a fast car. Greg was tough to beat tonight. He was just, Nathan made a run there at the end. I was having fun racing those guys. Before that, all those cautions come out, I was pulling away, and I'm like, please no cautions, please no cautions. So it's kind of like how at NASCAR season, ended last year when he was broadcasting for us. Man, I kept caution after caution after caution come out, and I'm like, man, just let it stop. But this was an awesome win. I'm so glad. I've had such a rough deal here the last couple months racing, having good runs, and then just having things go bad that it's not no fault of mine. But it's awesome to get this 16 autism awareness Ford Mustang in victory lane, and heck yeah, man.
What's this not car you talk about? I've never heard of her. I'm joking.
I'd rather not make no comments about that. So
I can. But anyway, that was an awesome run here tonight. Just perfect. It didn't start off so perfect, but it finished out perfect. You drove up through the field, definitely fast in that thing. Who do you want to thank?
So thanks to all my partners here at Deep Racing who helped me put on the series. Thanks to everybody who comes out and watches and supports us, and all the drivers that come out. Other than the little bit of cautions we had, so we had some great racing tonight and last week at Daytona. But also want to thank Circle B Diecast, Old Timer Hat Company, for sponsoring us. Also Blackwater Suds, Blackwater Suds and Old Timer Hat Company. You get 10% off using the promo code Deep Racing, and also with Circle B Diecast, you get free shipping, $20 or more. So I think I said that right, guys. You can scold me.
You're grounded,
Yeah.
Chris. No more wins for you.
Yeah. I think I said it right. If not, I apologize. It's been a while since I did this. So
Well, go celebrate this win. You definitely deserve to hear tonight.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thanks also, James, for doing this for us every Monday. It's awesome to have you in the broadcast booth.
No problem. It's a blast.
All right, bud. Talk at you later.
You too. All right. So, Chris, happy with that win, which he should be. That was one heck of a run out of him here tonight. Let's go ahead and pull up and do a final rundown of tonight's race. Oh, where is it? Hopes if I scroll far enough, huh? All right. So tonight, we got Chris Pendle for the win, Greg Wood in second, Nathan Eastep in third, Kyle Harbin with a solid fourth place finish, up 6 spots from where he started. Spencer Teal with the fifth place. Good run out of him, and Kevin Gibney in sixth. Slide Job Scott in seventh. T-Rex in eighth. After that issue, Alfred Denny in 10th and ninth. Michael Pittman in 10th. Johnny G in 11th. Charles Evans in 12th. Definitely not the night he was looking for. He was fast all night. Angel in 13th. Jason Eastep at 14th. Puddin brings it home 15th. As he said, I can't wait to the road course. Dustin in 16th. Ron in 17th. James Hoot in 18th. Tyler in 19th. And Joey Dorsett rounds out the field in the 20th position. Guys, that was a great race here tonight. I don't even know what else to say about it. It was just freaking awesome. I think Joey was race control. I think he did it as a driver. But until next time, guys,